All right, guys, let's do it. These are the second wave options. Iron Man. DLCs. Impossible, or should I say beyond. This is my version of the Longwar mod, which already changed Xcom entirely. An overhaul mod that I overhauled even more with the tools that I can use in Longwar mod, followed by the escalation mod. I didn't make the escalation mod, but I implemented all the numbers. And that determines what aliens you see and when. Changes everything. Welcome to Beyond Possible, you guys. I'll explain the changes that I've made as we play, as well as everything else. Why we're moving places and everything. Yeah, it's been a while since I played XCOM. Long time. I haven't seen this cutscene in so long. I'm gonna watch it. That's the spider web. Ah! That's how it starts. They come to Earth and they drop little canisters that lure dumb people to it. It's incredible. The smart people got away or they weren't there.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation
Ready to
of the
win it this time.
Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future.
No re-rolling.
We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed.
This run's either going to hell or it's winning.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. We're gonna have to pick our base wisely. To choose home. I'm missing a few things in chat. How you doing, Shen? Happy birthday again? Oof. And someone said something about Jorbs. Jorbs is very good at this game too. He might have a few more there might be a few things that he, like concept wise, that he might know than me. But I'd say we both play this game very, very well. Okay, which place to pick, you guys? Which is going to be the home of XCOM headquarters? I think we're going to want to pick a super soldier start. We have Nigeria 2 mobility. We also have 2 HP survival training. I'll tell you right now, my bet right now is Argentina 6 will. I think that might be home. Going for Psy Soldier. Or we can do Australia 6 ability stat roll. That's a tough choice. We do get new warfare. Canada? Cadre, no. 4 Lance Corporals, no. Or not Corporals, Tech Sergeants, I believe. You live in Argentina. Mobility too good. Mobility is really good. But it doesn't help us later on. Where did Satellite Rush? We're not doing no Satellite Rush. I'm doing Argentina. I want it. I want it, baby. Let's go. Psi soldiers. I need to make it to Psi soldiers.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. We've picked up...
Alrighty, you guys.
Strike one. This is Central. You are free to engage all
Kill
hostile
aliens.
contacts in the AO.
We don't do
take
the
any
first
chances.
mission. Beyond Impossible is not designed around that. And I'll explain that in a moment.
Commander to the research
In
labs.
fact, you don't use any rookies.
Welcome to Xcom.
That's done away with. None of this shoot or throw grenade or flashbang or just miss. None of that garbage. You at the very least have something.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting
Okay.
orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order.
So
Commander.
U.S. is gone first. North America's gone first. We can take the eastern side of the map. That's good. How's our base set up? We only use 2 of these steam vents, by the way. I consoled in 6. Choose 2 to use. So satellite block here. Power here. Labs here. Workshops here. 6 block of each. That's the plan. That's a perfect base setup. So
Commander
excavate.
to mission control.
Buy
Commander to
2 motion
mission
trackers.
control.
Motion trackers have 4 charges, by the way, and I think they see 2 additional tiles out.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are
Submit.
at full capacity.
Submit.
We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
All right. Level up barracks. So the barracks, that gives up 5 experience to all dudes. Now the question is, where do I want to
Commander
launch my
mission
satellites?
control. Commander to mission control.
Because we have some
uplink
satellite bonuses to
facilities
go
at
for.
maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
United States, 4-wheel for engineers and medics. Brazil is, well, that's just power facilities. I'll want to get that for. So I'll definitely launch one in Brazil to get the thermal generator cheaper. But then I have the option of doing something like Australia. I've never done Argentina before, I think. So I can go Australia. I can do... I almost want to do a throwaway satellite in the United States.
Commander to mission control.
We're not going to launch
Commander
in
to
Russia.
mission control.
I could consider waiting on launching a satellite in Australia for all of my gunners and rocketeers. I could consider that. So if I were to do this, I would be primarily using... That would be no rocketeers, no gunners. I would have infantry, assaults, scouts and snipers. It seems a little bit
We'll
questionable.
monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
That might severely hinder my game to do
Commander
that,
to
though.
mission control.
Yeah, I
Commander
don't
to
think I
mission
can wait on...
control.
I'm not going to wait on medic officers. I've done that before. It's a mistake.
Satellite uplink
So
facilities at
I'll just go
maximum
ahead and start
capacity.
launching over
Additional
here, and we're not
uplink
going to do
required.
anything wacky. I will wait on just 1 pair of gunners and rocketeers. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and level up our barracks and choose what we want here. It looks like we have some pretty good candidates for medic officers. 47 will, yeah, the 47 will thing is pretty intriguing. The start bonus is 6 will on Argentina. So this was a 41 will soldier
Commander
with
to
no
mission
negative
control.
defense.
Commander to mission control.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the robot all day. Okay. Let me promote most of our barracks, and we're going to jump into the missions here. So again, no gunners, no rocketeers. No gunners, no rocketeers. Let me find medic officers. Medic officers, medic officers. Ideally, I have 11, 12 mobility, something. This can be okay.
Our snipers
It's -1,
specialize in
but that's
dealing
all right.
massive amounts of damage from afar. But without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations. The assault class
I'm not forgetting
serves as
anything,
our
right?
front line. They're the first ones into a fight.
Scout
the last
officers,
ones
no.
out. Just
Useless
like
here
in
and Beyond
SAMs,
Impossible.
The support
Useless.
class provides that intangible edge our squads need.
This is not
They
something
make
you can do.
everyone around them better.
Okay, so before I had been taking suppression on him, I'm going to not take suppression. I don't like that on my officers. I don't want him to get killed. So that's a ridiculous amount of will. When we get to Psy, we're going to have a party. We're going to have a big party. Unless we're dead by that time. Okay, I'm scanning through, trying to find high will, decent mobility and defense. Like this, yeah, just roll well for me, please. Give me 11 will, please. 10 will, that works. I'm gonna get 4 medic officers. Here's a clone.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow,
+7.
there are demolitions experts.
So -3. I don't want to do that. There could be a psyop later on if I really want to, but not something I really want to mess with. I think I'll give Sprinter here at our just get the most will ever. You gained 7 will. Okay, well that's still good. I'll use you. Okay, so we have 4 medic officers. Now I'm gonna grab some. I want to use the Lance Corporals. And actually, first off, let's see how much high aim I have. I see 172. Anything is 70 or above. Let's count it out. That's 2. Ouch. All right, crit infantry. Let's go. Got 5 aim. That's very good. This is a very low aim. Crit infantry as well. Let's go. Very low aim barracks here. So here's something to know about Beyond Impossible. Hidden potential is changed. Pretty much every single class for the very first promotion, and the very first promotion only for almost all of them, except for like infantry and snipers. And yeah, I think that in scouts maybe. But basically the first promotion is guaranteed good. It's going to be 2 to 6 aim. Or 2 to 5 aim, depending on the class. And it's guaranteed HP promotion on every single one. The will is also averaged out as well. So instead of, or just simply bumped up. So, for example, a medic used to roll 2 to 11 will. It's like 6 to 11 now. 7 to 11. Basically cut out that low roll. Because it was terrible if you had an infantry and you promoted it and it got 1 aim. I'm fine with that later. But the first month, no. So we did away with that. And keep in mind, the aliens are also balanced around this. So what happens is simply just a more consistent roster. Because realistically, that happens anyways. If you have a master sergeant and another master sergeant around that time, it's going to be pretty similar stats. Okay. So I need to get a few more infantry if I can. I'm thinking maybe, where's some 69s? 69, yeah, I'll get another crit infantry. I might even grab a tank infantry. I know that promoting barracks takes a while, and if you guys want a soldier, go sign up on the name list. I'll get you guys in. I'll do that throughout. I don't want to do it all at the same time. Yeah, get another infantry here. 6 aim, very good. Okay, do I want... Oh, assault. Basically, every 15 mobility person becomes an assault. Guaranteed. I like to level those out first. That way, I cut down the options. Because basically, the idea here of leveling up your barracks is you... Like, they're useful. For example, like, okay, he doesn't have much aim, but he's got 15 mobility, goodwill, more so because that's Argentina boosted. You can use a soldier like that, but he'd make a terrible infantry, he'd make a terrible gunner, sniper, etc. So you make best with what your barracks has. That said, you would rather have mostly 72 aim soldiers if you can. I only have 2 of them to start. Because I'd want basically every infantry, sniper, and gunner with 72 aim preferably. Though something can be said for a gunner with, let's say, +5 defense and is suppressing something. It helps. Helps a lot. Okay, so we got 4 assaults. Any others? There's another one. I'll find another 14 mobility soldier after this too. This makes going into the missions pretty quick. Yep, there we go. 59 aim. I actually like high accuracy assaults. I like high accuracy everything. High accuracy is great. Alright, so I can do some snipers if I want. I'll definitely get some engineers. So first things first, let's look at our Lance Corporals. This is a pretty obnoxious unit right here with 58 will. -4 though. That's very concerning. What can I do with you? Yeah, it's very concerning. I think you'll be a backup medic officer if I really run into problems. 69, okay. This is why I picked Argentina. Okay, so you're 68 aim, which is pretty good. You're 69. Are you going to be another infantry? I'm probably doing away with a lot of the tank infantry ideas right now. More so crit infantry. They're going to have to carry me to the later parts here. All right, 12 mobility. I'm down with some grenades here. I'm going to do sapper grenade because you have positive defense. Very good promotions on that. And this is 34. I'm thinking this is... I'm down with sniper, actually. So squad sight. So here's... I'll go over these changes later as I'm leveling up people, but do keep in mind I've changed perks as well. So for example, Lone Wolf used to be 7 tiles. It didn't give mobility. It gives 1 mobility. Deadeye, I don't know if it always gave 2 aim, but it gives 2 aim. And low profile gives a ridiculous amount of stats because it's literally garbage. It literally does nothing. Aside from give you stats, and maybe you want to be in half cover. I don't know what you can do with that. But maybe you want some mobility, or maybe you're in a mecha unit, so maybe you picked Lone Wolf or low profile and do something with that. I'm not sure. I just thought it'd be fun to change some stuff, and maybe someone would like to mess around with it. So I'm going to go Lone Wolf. It's honestly more consistently the best, though Deadeye is still good. It's still very good. 15 aim on flying units, very strong. Okay, it's 1145. Ooh. I don't know what we do with that. This could be... I don't know about that, dude. I have a wacky Rocketeer build. I made a custom Rocketeer build I might actually make him into. 67. I'm gonna take an engineer here. Maybe more of a support. No. Didn't roll very well. Let's just go sapper. Screw it. This one. Am I going to promote another? Oh, we're going again, huh? Another infantry? You got decent will. I'm going to give you steadfast. Good luck. Alright, some more engineers and sniper scouts, and we're set. If there's any 11 mobility person right now, 11 mobility or 12 with high aim is going to be a scout. Preferably 11 mobility. Any 11 mobilities? 11? Okay. So here we can go combat scout. So scout fixing mobility. Go up by 1. Then we can do Lone Wolf for 1 additional mobility. That brings you to 13, and that becomes far more usable. Okay, any others that are exactly that allocation? I can't use a soldier that has got no mobility. So I'm gonna pick him out as that, or maybe I just don't use those soldiers entirely. It's also possible. Scout. There's more combat scouts. Shotgun scouts are gonna be made out of preferably these 14 mobility crappers. Every single unit in Beyond Impossible has to have combat capability. Every single one has to be able to do something. If they can't kill something, they're useless. There's too many aliens in Beyond Impossible. Well, some might think so. I think it's the right number. All right. Grab another scout. All right, snipers and a couple more. Oh, look at that. I like that. I like that. Look at that will. It's high will. That's a good thing for engineers. They can use will. They can become good psi soldiers. Why? Because their will progression is higher than other classes. For example, scouts have the worst will gain through hidden potential. Ideally, 13-14 mobility on engineers is what I prefer. So anyone else with high? Yeah, there we go. 34. Or, well, that's 39. All right. Good amount of engineers picked out. And I'll have leftover soldiers, of course, a lot, but they're not really valuable. They're only valuable if they have... if they're leveled up. The highest level of currency in this game for Beyond Impossible is experience. A tech sergeant is worth a lot. Okay, couple snipers. So snipers have the highest aim progression out of any soldier background, which means I still want to have them with high aim, but I don't have to be as careful. So 74 there. That's a good amount. 68 starting. 68's good. Any medic offices open? Yep, I'm going to get you one locked in. Be on the name list, you guys. I'm going to put in some names before we start. As many as I can, I'd say. It takes me a moment, but I'd say it's worth it. I'm going to post all this on YouTube, too. I don't know if I want to even have this part on. It's like me talking and promoting things, right? So I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just like start the whole XCOM series when we get to the first mission, post all this promotion and name stuff? If so, I'll do as many names as I can. I won't space it out at all. Okay, 67's good enough. Yeah, another sniper. Let's go. My gosh, I have no aim on my barracks. I don't think it's a single unit past 67 right now. I'd almost want to buy more units just in hopes of getting... buy more soldiers in hopes of re-rolling their stats. 66 aim. Come on, man. Alright. Names before first mission means you can die in the first mission. Just give a link pop up that says skip to the first mission. I see. I don't know how to do that, but I will have to figure that out, Bob's like. Rush gonna be a separate video. I think the skip part's the best way. I just don't know how to do that. Okay. So now that this is set, and we're not promoting any Rocketeers or Gunners until later, we can... Soldier. You guys on the list? Okay, what do we got? 1 day ago, a few minutes ago. Okay, so the list was cleared. I think we had some names. People have been signing up before, but that's okay too. They'll re-sign up. I'm gonna put stuff in now. I can't read chat at the moment, just so you guys know. Black Dan, and you're always a medic officer. You'll be the highest willed one ever created. Let's get you there. That's an officer. He's got his comm on. Thick sniper. Okay. There. What do we got here? Jarden. Jarden 47. Someone wants to be an infantry, right? Okay. Static. Wait, I can change their voices too.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
I like the Australian accent. It's great. Oh my, so many names. I'm an open heart surgeon. EXO. SC2. Mr. EXO.
Да, командир.
Russian. Okay. Lord Uzik, full crit sniper. That's my favorite type. Where are my good snipers? Okay, you're gonna be good enough, I suppose. That's Lady Uzik. Let's find Lord Uzik. And thank you much, whoever subscribed, man. All right. You know, I haven't had a single bite of food since I cooked it up. Pardon me while I take a few bites. Okay, you want to be yellow? You got it. Yellow with glasses. Is there something with glasses? There's something with glasses, right? Okay, glasses. Where are my other medics? Is someone checking this off, by the way? Is someone like admin on the site checking it off so I don't have to keep track so much? Okay, I have Newt wants a sniper. Oh, when someone wants to be a mech. Sox fan. Worst sniper ever. Sox fan. Mech. Mr. Finn Williams. It almost looks like Shen too. Okay, where's that armor mod? Yellow.
Yes, Commander. I'm
Loud
on
and
it.
clear, sir.
Да, командир. Сделаем.
Alright, let's give him a helmet. Blanky Boy will be in an assault.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Roger that. Copy that, Commander.
I think I have Fire Shark. I'm gonna thank myself so much for doing this later on. I love customizing it. I love making it look different. Okay, Raging Bananas. You are... Going to be one of the medics. 47 will. Raging bananas, okay. All right, very good. That is everyone on the list. Except I have Newt, right? Let me refresh the list. I have Newt. I don't think I named one. Or Uzik. Jarden. Okay. I of Newt. Cowboy hat. Or boy, okay. Boy. Electron.
Order received. Yes, Commander.
There we go. Purple. Scuba diving helmet. I don't think we have any more snipers. So, no boys, no cowboy. Wait. Alright, here's cowboy. Let's go. What's a cowboy color? Blue? Sure.
Can I get a spot, boss?
Sure can. Eye of Newt. Okay, who do we have here? Code Red. Be anything? Nobody likes engineers for some reason. They make great Psi soldiers. Where's that awesome Psi? Alright, Code Red has to be red. Again, I can't read chat right now, you guys. My editor monitor is looking at the list. You guys are saying stuff. Code Red. Electron's got one. British medic. Okay.
I'm on it, Commander. Sí, comandante. Yes, Commander.
Okay, this is the double D size banana. Go with that color in the motorcycle helmet. Okay. Hello Ape wants anything? Alright, how about a scout? A runner scout. Okay, a shooter. Nope, we got a runner scout. No customization. Cookloy, crit infantry. Okay, which one are you gonna be? As a dude. Okay, Cookloy wants hair 19. That's more of a helmet. Wait. Hair color 19. Never mind. So you probably want some hair. Okay, wait, that's skin color. Oops. 19. Oh, I see. That stuff. Alright.
Yes, Commander. Order received.
Alright, that works. Yeah, get some shoulder pads. Alright. Let's see, who do we got here? Rasky Red, you can absolutely get one. Thank you so much for the bits. Aloe Ape, Electron, thank you so much for subscribing again, you guys. Very much appreciate that. Alright, I'm reading chat. I can see. Who can't use the list or for whatever reason and wants a soldier. Rasky red.
Yes.
Hmm. Admin access? Okay. I'll have to do it then. Me? You have to sub DJ Rock. And there's no way that every sub's gonna get a soldier. So it's whoever is in the stream first over the next few days. Lauren Cat, doing very well. Hope you're doing well yourself. Happy Saturday, Sunday for you guys. Okay. I think we're just going to keep going along here. I see 2 more names. Ding Dong, Wreck Engineer. Okay. I'm going to put those names in and we're going to start.
Aye, Commander.
Hmm. Side soldier. I'm not sure who my side soldier are going to be other than the engineers. Sarah Kelly. Damn. She looks good. 52 will. A red Helix 7. French voiceover. Okay, French 2. White suit. Armor tint. This almost doesn't even look that white. I wish that white was whiter. Okay. One more name. Wait, raise. Okay. This is like the emote or whatever. Naya-sama. Okay, that's what you want. You got it.
Yes,
It's gonna be
Commander.
pink, of course.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Got it. Right away.
There we go. All right. We'll put some more names in later. I want to jump into it. Banana, thank you so much for gifting your first sub. The Artifact, welcome to the Artifact. All right, let's give the Artifact an assault. We're gonna use those. The Artifact. All right, let's go, you guys. So, welcome to Beyond Impossible. We have promoted most of the barracks, given a good number of names out. As you can see, it takes 5 experience to get to Specialist. The game is designed around not playing with rookies. And the first few level ups are a little bit easier to get to. This is originally 700 experience. I made it 550 because casualties are high, there's a lot of aliens, and you need to get going quick. Master Sergeant takes, I think, 4,400 experience to get to. That's 400 more. So the later part takes a bit longer. So it just makes casualties a little bit more manageable. It's not just crushing and you have to restart right away. 15 scientists over 10, 12 engineers over 10. Again, it's all balanced around. I don't even remember a lot of my changes, to be honest. So it's going to be quite fun just to see how it goes. I recently messed with the tech tree, but I think it's all, for the most part, in order. The one thing to know for sure about the tech tree is you cannot skip anything. Original Long War, you probably used to, like, skipping lasers, going Gauss. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And how I got around that is labs give a ton of science percentage. And you can only build them after you have a certain amount of scientists. So it's essentially like a tiering system. That's what I wanted. That was one of my first aims when I started playing.
Contact detected.
When I first started playing, or I say modding.
Specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to
Quiet,
modify
Dr.
its
Shed.
current weapon loadout to best serve our needs.
When I first started modding XCOM here for Beyond Possible, that was one of the first things I did. Is I changed the amount of resources that aliens lose for shooting down for losing in a UFO, and I changed the tech.
I can't wait to die.
I changed how things scale because I hated that idea. It's like, you have lasers, let's keep it with lasers. So lots and lots of alien and item balancing there, lots of it. Also minor air game.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash
No research?
She's coming into range now, sir.
Well, that's
On
unfortunate.
screen. Magnify.
Magnify.
Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike.
Alien materials.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you
Jordan.
when a complete report is available.
Well, thank you so much, Jordan. Very much appreciate that 5. I'll send you on the first mission. Wait. Okay. So we want to level up our medics if we can. The reason being, they will be our officers in this run. You need officers to stem the flow of casualties because the tier 3 officer rank gives a lot of experience, additional experience on level or on missions. So the sooner you get to that, the more stable your campaign will be, because you will have casualties. It will be unavoidable. You'll have a ridiculous amount of casualties in Beyond Impossible. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of medics, and we have no suppression. That's going to be... I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest. Because one of my favorite strategies in March is going shotguns with suppression and moving up. So we're going to have to do a little bit of a clumsy way of doing that. I might even grab 2 snipers here. So we have Jordan. Let's get Electron in there. Okay. I'm gonna run TAC Vest. This is gonna be a March specific loadout because, well, it's March. It's still gonna be easy. Yeah, let's do it. All right, shotgun, ceramic. So the ceramic gives 2 HP, 2.2 DR, by the way. And honestly, I felt like I should change this, but then I decided I didn't care. It gives you, it doesn't cost any mobility, or even gives you mobility for no reason. That's like a side detail like that. It shouldn't give you mobility. I think I messed something up in the numbers, and I just didn't care to fix it. But don't worry, that's fine. All right, save loadout, sniper loadout, stun, okay, scout and assault loadout. We don't have motion trackers either, not yet. So again, ceramic, shotgun, flashbang. So March, we don't really care too much about March because either which way I balanced it, I didn't want to balance it so hard to where you would more consistently die. If I did that, then it made for unpleasantness to an extreme. Quad little one. Okay, so we have a lot of flashbangs. We have a couple smoke grenades. Let's drop out a couple of these flashes for a couple smokes, because that's going to be the strategy. The strategy is going to be use flashbangs, smoke grenades, and just cover ground and shotgun them. That's what we're going to do. In fact, do I even want regular sniper? I think we're going to do marksman rifle. Yeah, let's get the marksman out. All right, let's go. First mission.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay. So, very first mission, crash site. Probably expecting about 10 aliens. Maybe 12. Honestly, nothing. It's not going to be that many. Ship is up ahead. We're going to go straight for the ship. All right, we didn't see anything. I could probably dash up. I'm going to dash up here. If I can dash up there. So if I accidentally pulled something, what I would do is I would blue move here. And I'd drop a smoke grenade. But we see nothing, so I can move everybody up here just like that. So this is why I carry flashbangs and smoke grenades in pretty much every single loadout, because it's basically a mistake fixer. And I can only fix so many mistakes. As the missions get difficult, the management of your small items, so be it medkits, flashbangs, and so on, becomes very important. If I mismanage them, I'll just simply not have an answer later on. I'll die. Okay, nothing there. Okay, like that was a high chance to pull something inside the ship if it was at all in this angle. So that tells me the command pod's probably right here. Though risky, I'm going to move up here. Like typically it doesn't pull anything. If it's just a couple tiles to the right, it would. But because we didn't see anything, hey, we're going to get in there for a very, very quick mission. I'm going to all in the outsider next turn. So this is a strategy I like to do a lot where you don't have to be in cover if you can kill them. If they're dead, why do you need cover?
Making a run for it.
And obviously there's no active aliens right now, so we don't need to be in cover as well. Being aware of that allows you to move up pretty darn fast when you're playing. It's like right there. So what you can do is tile scanning. I'm not going to do this as I consider it cheating, but just so you guys are aware, sometimes it happens by accident. So you can like look around. It's like, oh, what tile can I not stand on? So it's actually not right here. It's probably like more back there. All right, so sniper. Here, just walk there.
Our readings can't be right. If they were, that's a being.
I guess I missed it. Whatever, let's go. You guys get the point. So let's blow them up. So outsiders don't have DR yet. They get DR in April. Damage control, by the way.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
So you guys will see, again, March is essentially what I've designed it as, is more of the tutorial for the XCOM campaign. It's not going to be like super, super easy unless you know like all the tricks that I know. Then it can for sure seem that way.
I'm rolling.
Like all these line of sight tricks that I'm doing, like, oh, I'm going to move here. So now my sight's blocked. I'm just going to move my entire group up here. I'm mostly comprised of shotguns with high mobility. So if there was a pod right here and it wandered right there, they'd activate and scatter like around this truck. I would just move up and point blank shotgun them and they'd die.
Confirmed coordinates.
There's not enough pods in March, which is why having shotguns is really effective because you can actually move in without pulling more. And as you see, it's like the same sight column or blocking with the tractor. Okay, so they're actually in the pit of death. The group over there. Very close, actually.
Got it covered.
So I'm gonna set up to move over. It almost sounded like they're kind of patrolling. I want to be in a better position to engage on this. This is the tiny disc, by the way. This is not the real cyber disc. For those of you guys have never seen Beyond Impossible, you'll understand why I designed this soon. At least I hope you will.
Alien life on
That's
Earth.
my sniper shots.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
We can't get a read on that thing. Its movements are so inconsistent.
Opportunist Overwatch, which also has cover fire. That's a cyber disc for you.
Just another dead.
That also dies very easily. So, why is this a dangerous opponent? What was I going for? I was going for a dangerous drone. Dangerous drone. So when you look at that cyber disc, think, oh, it's a drone. But it throws 2 damage grenades that will blow up all of your cover.
Copy that.
If it shoots, it does about as much damage as a drone, but it rips up cover. Because the alien cannon there does a ton of area effect damage. So yes, it is more dangerous than a drone. It's quite frustrating sometimes if you pull that and you have 8 other aliens active, which is very common. You'll see that in later missions. Okay, it's another mini disc group. So a lot of how I've scaled, or however you want to call it, designed Beyond Impossible here, is with the purpose of, okay, so you see an opponent, and you see it in that, rather it's like weaker form, unrealized potential form. And then later on, as the campaign progresses, I ramp it up and you see the real stuff. So one thing they used to do with cyber discs is you used to be able to cycle suppressions on them. And there's a crit chance there. That does happen, and it sucks getting crit when you're running these Overwatch. So it creates these moments where it's like, oh, it's even, yeah, it's a 5% lightning reflex, but what if you didn't have lightning reflexes? And even so, if you run that enough, you will get hit and you will get crit. Everyone that's played XCOM knows that this happens. It's just a matter of time. So it creates that dynamic, and if you do suppress a cyber disc, and it does go into Overwatch because it deems its shot percentage too low for it to reasonably take the shot, just like if I were to take this 13% shotgun shot, it might not be my favorite thing to do. It's actually pretty incredible distance accuracy for that distance.
Rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
No need to ask twice.
Let's kill the disc. So if it goes into Overwatch and you want to shoot or suppress it again, well, you have to deal with a cover fire. And because you have to deal with the cover fire, it makes it far more difficult. It means you might be using lightning reflexes. If you don't want to risk lightning reflexes or you don't have that, it means you throw smoke grenades on the ground with someone that the cyber disc does not see, because it will cover fire if it does. So cyber disc does not see the person. You throw a smoke grenade to someone else that's in cover in front, and you do an action with that guy, proccing the Overwatch. So hopefully that's a low enough percentage to not get shot. You have to do all of those things. I forgot to turn on the timer, by the way. I don't know if that really matters if... I think if I beat this without any restarts of any kind, which I intend to not do, I win the race against Ronar and who beats Beyond Impossible first. But I'm gonna turn that timer on. I'm gonna leave it on. Okay. So we can just add like 15, I don't know, 10 minutes. It was like, that was a nothing mission. There's nothing on it, and it took nothing time. Okay, March 3rd. Let's go. Ronar won that race. Not yet, unless I give up.
Commander,
okay, moderate
we picked up
abduction.
Multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Large structure that will require entry. I'll do more. I mean, I guess I have what I have, right? So I'll probably bring a couple engineers. Again, if there's any medic that isn't there, I'll just fatigue these mechs. It's fine. We want to get these leveled up as fast as possible. Okay. On mission. Bring some of the same people. Let's grab a scout. Any assault with a name. Rescue red. Alright, loadout 1. I have a ton of flashbangs. We don't want that. It's gonna be the shotgun party, you guys. So we'll load up 1. Okay. Medic. Scout. Scout. Okay, we don't need that many. I need another engineer. So do I have an engineer? Alright, let's grab a couple smoke grenades instead. So I'm running the ceramic to make sure I can't get one shot because things do 7 damage in March, but I'm at 8, so I'm above that.
Prepare for deployment, Strike 1.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
This is an incredibly bad map for shotguns. Incredibly bad.
Sky, reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
I don't have motion trackers either. I don't want to dash it.
Moving out.
If I dash it, it's not going to save me time. I can get these milk canisters pretty quick. And I'll just likely be stuck if I pull. Now, if I weren't lazy, I'd swap all those shotguns to pistols, and I'd overwatch with pistols.
If I had to hazard a guess, based on its profile, I'd say the aliens developed this unit with the intention of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Alrighty.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles. That alien is unusually human in its appearance.
Yes, it is.
They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further analysis.
Tout de suite.
I get flanked by the Thin Men, so I'm gonna drop in smoke. As well as the Seekers. Seekers will shoot. If I overwatch with one shotgun, almost certainly the Seeker will go invis instead of shooting. So this is also why, what you guys are looking at right now, this is why. I'm a hunker. It's got 6 HP. This is why we have squad size 8. This is March, flanked as I thought, right? No, oh, I'm blind. Okay. Seekers get DR in April, by the way, so that would do far less damage. They get like 3 DR. So you don't just see sectoids and drones. You'll see everything. You'll see floaters. You'll see Thin Men. You'll see Seekers. You'll see sizes. This is why I smoked. You'll see pods that are even larger than size 4. That is... I'll let you guys see. But that's essentially the idea that you need to be aware of for Beyond Impossible.
Got it covered.
But alas, shotguns are also king when it comes to March. That's not the tile I meant to move to. Teleport to cursor. Okay, so I don't want this guy doing that. I can't do... I think he's my only engineer, but I could run and gun Rasky Red up there if I open the door. Okay, you're being suppressed, but you're the scout. Okay, so Shen's gonna go up there, open the door, and he's going to run it. Imagine this happening in real time. That's the craziest thing about XCOM. is, for one, it wouldn't be possible because people would be like reading their mind essentially, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna run up there, open the door, and you're gonna keep running to go through and gun this guy down before he shoots something else, right? It's like, it's crazy. It'd be so wild to see a replay function for XCOM to where you get to see how it would play out in real time if you had like a video playback sort of feature. I'll top them off. Got some nice arugula, by the way. Delicious.
Okay. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
It's a good thing about vegetables in the wintertime. When they're grown in the cold climate, they taste really sweet.
J'y vais tout de suite. Je l'ai.
Will do. Hostile spotted.
What do I think happens in real life? I don't know. It's probably craziness. Okay, so we got a group of 5. A couple drones and some sectoids that I can't close the gap on.
Координаты получены.
Получены. Yeah, this is not my favorite thing.
Okay.
It's not that much, and I do have assaults to go up there, but it's a question of, is there another group? And that run and gun's also down. So I could blue move and flashbang, however. All right, Shen, get up there. Let's run some Overwatch.
Враг обнаружен. По нашему сектору ведут плотный огонь. Дерьмо.
I'm not going to enjoy this mission, am I? All right, we got 8 sectoids and 2 drones. Let's do it, baby.
Aye, aye, Commander.
There's no going back. Let's just let's get a move on. Just gotta push in. If it's not working, it's gotta push a little harder. What on earth can you do? Okay. Oh, you can only get that guy? Alright, fine.
Yes,
Can you get that? No. I don't want you to do anything. I'm gonna overwatch you and shotgun. Okay, he's gonna flank, so I'm gonna throw the smoke grenade down. We might get some mind attacks, but we're also Argentina for 6 will. So these mind attacks are probably gonna be 30%. And I might cause them to overwatch too. That's fine. If the drone flanks me, I'll see some suppressions instead of overwatches and mind attacks. 36. Love the percent mod, by the way. If you guys ever want to know the mods and or how to download Beyond Impossible, just type !Xcom BI in my channel, and you'll see, I think, a couple links. Go to the 3rd link. The other links are not really relevant. Okay, so we're gonna run any Overwatch we have. Maybe even flashbang. Yeah, I got a double 13%. Would kill Shen probably, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so who can go up where? Yeah, we're just moving in. Just moving in.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
Location confirmed.
Let's hope there's not another pod. Oh, okay.
Heading there now.
Gotta double check those things sometimes.
Going in for the kill. On the move.
He's down.
If I can delete one, I will.
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts.
There could be
when
another
looking to
pod.
recover
I'm gonna
from
be a little more
supporters.
careful.
Just something to consider.
Oh, I was hoping I could get those ones. Can I get 2 of them? Yes, I can. Alright, so 2 are controlled, 1 is not controlled. One of the back ones is most likely the might merge the frontal one. Hopefully that happens. Got the DR roll though. Okay, so you can't kill me. You'd have to do 7. Or double 2 shots succeeding. There's a suppression because it's flanking. Alright. Can I break the suppression / kill that sectoid? Yes, I can. Unless I do 4 damage and he rolls 1 DR. That's the only way. So in April, I think these sectoids have...
Closing on target position now.
Well, they don't have 4 HP. I think they have like 6 HP or some have 7. So you can't do some of this stuff that I'm doing right now. Again, this is like tutorial, teaching tactics, and so on. People have a little bit of a grace to get a little bit started, a little bit situated, and beyond impossible. And I know how to do this very well, so I think most missions are going to go like this. Let's DR damage reduction. So half cover gives...
Complete.
Oh yeah, I should explain that, huh? So if you look at the cover, it's like a full shield or a half shield. The half shield is that 30 defense? 30 defense against all shots. So minus 30% accuracy on the alien's shots. And you can't be crit if you're, well, you can be crit by like a low percentage. If you're in no cover, they have a massive crit percentage on you. That's the flank shot, essentially. So half cover has a 2/3 chance to give 1 DR. And full cover has a 100% chance to give 1 DR. On top of whatever your DR chance your armor gives. And I think full cover is 45. Is it 45 defense? I forget. We'll find out later. Either way, it's more. Shotguns roll 4 to 8 damage, by the way. It's the highest. Actually, sniper rifles do that too. I buffed. You see, these are some of the changes that I made. You'll see why I made them later. Because it's not so evident in March, but April is essentially when it really kicks off. That's when the game starts, per se. That's when you start to see a taste of what's to come. Delicious.
We will be in touch.
All right, got some motion trackers now. Is there anything else I need to do? Yes, do that. Uplink.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is
Officer
operational.
training school right here. Quest from India.
Contact detected.
Yeah, if units take damage, they As long as they don't die, they're not dead. So if they have 1 HP left, they sit in the med bay for a while. Surprisingly short amount of time for getting shot by guns. Good interceptions. I like it. This is a river map. Okay. Let's get these snipers out there. 2 snipers. Lord Uzik too. I believe all our medics are healing / just not there. All right, loadout 1. Infantry. We haven't used any infantry yet. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a shotgun. I'm gonna give you a smoke. Smoke, shotguns, nades. Let's go.
We have visual on them.
What does fatigue do? It means you take.
Argentina
If I send a soldier that's fatigued, it means they take 1 life point of damage at the end of a mission.
Central, this is Big Sky.
Now, if they have 1 HP left, they don't die, but it affects their... Basically, they have to have recovery before you can use them again. And that can be a big... I forgot the motion trackers, unfortunately. That can be a problem. If you start to have, let's say, very, very dangerous missions, and you know they're dangerous. Like, let's say, I don't know, a council mission has a bomb disposal, or any of the council missions. So you want to bring your highest level, best rolled, hidden potential soldiers, right? But if they're wounded, just can't bring them.
Heading there now.
Yeah, you don't always know what the next mission is, so you have to be careful. There's a pocket over here, so I can simply just dash everyone up. Dashing up to this log over here initially, that was, you know, not something you'd want to do in later months. Let's just put it that way. At the very least, not without a motion tracker knowing what's over there. And that's the power of the motion trackers. It allows you to do that safely. So we found the outsider.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow his ass up.
On my way.
Oh, either I can blow up his cover and try and nade him. So 2 HE nades might be able to accomplish that.
No problem.
Can I AP nade him from here? No, I can't. Worst case scenario, I flashbang him. Let's see if this produces the result that I want. I like to kill things if I can, so I'll just go ahead and go for that. It sure did do what I want. He's dead. Guaranteed, because I can nade him if I want to.
Okay. Affirmative. Tracking.
Now, there used to be a myth where your entire squad has to see the outsider to get that bonus 20 experience or something, whatever it is, whatever that number is. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just keep that in mind. I know some people that played Xcom would always say that. Not true. Okay, so we have seekers or drones over there because it's a silent ping. Typically, it would be a ping followed by some type of alien sound that's unique to, okay, yeah, robotic. Anything robotic is silent. And we hear the disc sound, so... crash sites in March are going to be particularly easy. In fact, any crash site is supposed to be easy. So the way this works is a crash site has a penalty modifier. So if a mission spawns with a certain number of aliens, it's basically going to be cut by about 40%. 40% of the aliens are just not there on a crash site. And a landed UFO could be the opposite. So instead of 40% less, it could just be 50% more aliens. And it is that way on the landed larges. Couple more. So that's why you see a pod of 3 there. That's probably supposed to be a pod of 5 or 4. One of the two. Most likely 4 because it's March. Okay, so we have some drones. I can't. I could one-shot with them. It's possible to one-shot. Also with this nade, it's possible to one-shot. It's possible to one-shot them with a shotgun, but I can't guarantee that. So I want to throw an AP nade first, followed by. Is that on the ground? It is on the ground. Followed by just shooting with my weapons here. That way I get the fragments. I don't want to destroy the alloys and...
Yes, I copy.
The Illyrium, alloy, and weapon fragment. It's all very valuable. I need that. But if I blow it up, if the killing blow occurs with an explosive weapon, you don't get it. Now, if you use any explosives at all on, let's say, a Thin Min, any organic unit that's not a robot, right? You don't get the meld. So for every, I think, 10 aliens killed, you get 1 or 2 meld. I think it's 2 meld. And beyond impossible. Okay, can I... It would be great. Best case scenario, I kill the disc with the snipers, which means I'd have to crit here with this one. Might not happen on that.
That's affirmative.
That's alright. I'm going to drop him down here. He's safe. So what we have here is a bunch of soldiers in half cover in smoke. Can't be crit, which means they probably won't die. Oh, I actually had an additional shot. Forgot about that. So we don't have to crit to kill him. Alright, Electron, you're up. So fairly safe high damage play versus moving back and taking longer. If you can kill them first, it's typically more ideal to do so. Okay, stealth mode is probably 1 drone shot here, and he's gonna miss. I would wager that this is almost certainly the... I could have moved closer for there to be 100% there. This is almost certainly the last pod. Ausgeschaltet.
I'll cover you from here.
Alright, get up there.
On Overwatch.
We'll just overwatch until he dies, because there's nothing else to do.
Aliens over there?
Yes, man.
I'm shooting it.
Alright, come on out.
Another day, another successful
Operation Rotting Fist. Alright, we got 1 more UFO mission in March.
Like
and
really
council mission, and I think another adoption.
Without so much as a scratch.
So much as a scratch. Lone Wolf. Do we want Lone Wolf? I think we're taking Lone Wolf with most people. 50 mobility definitely adds even more value to Lone Wolf. If Lone Wolf's value is not only what it does, but the fact that it gives 1 mobility. So if I have 12 mobility or 11 mobility on a sniper, it's very valuable that I take Lone Wolf. Just so I can move up with my squad, because here's a change. Let's just talk about sniper changes for a moment, because that's one of the most crucial. When I first beat XCOM Long War, I primarily did it with snipers. Really broken unit, because the AI does not know what to do when your unit is invisible. They're just rather a million miles away, and your squad sighting it. You have like a battle scanner, some dude up front. You have like this tree that you're behind, and your dude's hunkering down. He's like, he's right there. Shoot him. And then your sniper's literally 50 tiles back. Just everything dies, and your guy's just hunkering down behind a tree. So it can create some really dumb circumstances, or worse, if you have a concealment scout is literally invisible. So aside from that, like, they're just really crazy how much damage they can deal. So the sniper rifle is not infinite range anymore. I changed it. So LMG gun / marksman rifle is about 5 additional tiles of additional shooting distance. Now, if you're up high on high ground, that 5 becomes 10. It doubles. So a sniper rifle is about 10 or 9 or something, 9 additional tiles that you can shoot. Now, that might not sound like a whole lot coming from, 50 additional tiles, endless tile distance that you can shoot, right? It just broke the game doing that. The 9 is very significant. You can be very tactical with it. Now, if you're on high ground, you might not even notice the change because you just shoot so far anyways, just who cares? So I changed that, and what that means is, let's say an alien is... at a range, max squad sight distance, not on high ground. You're at least 1 churn away. You're 1 churn safe from it. From it potentially moving up to your sniper. 1 churn safe. So that in itself has its merits, but more so what it's for is, or how I like to think about it, is let's say you have 8 soldiers, which you do. And you only have 5 good tiles of cover, or 3 good tiles of cover, and like maybe some couple half covers. You don't really want to take those half covers up front, and you have some aliens in front of you. Well, you move up what you can to those cover, but what if there's not even 6 tiles, not even half covers? You can fix half cover with smoke grenades. So let's assume there's only 6. What do you do at the back? That's for 2 of your squad. You just like kind of like hang out. They don't really get that optimal positions to take. Maybe they stand a few tiles back and steady weapon a rocket or something, which can shoot further than its shooting distance. Okay, yeah, that can be helpful. But you can't always use all 8 of your people is what I'm saying. So that the squad sight helps tremendously in making not only an ability to back up while also shooting the aliens, but just simply fighting. You can fight with all of your guys. Now, what if this sniper had -4 defense? What if I had a gunner with +4 or like +2 or whatever? And the aliens just simply can't reach the sniper, so it doesn't matter that our sniper has -4. Stuff like that. So tactically, there's a lot of decisions on it, and the infinite range created this kind of I don't know how to say this, just like this brainless, thoughtless play where it's like, oh, let me just run around until they get within range of my sniper, and you just never reposition it. So I'll show more of what I'm talking about there later, but because it's not infinite range, it becomes far... So let's say there's a highway map, and you're hugging the right side, and let's say they're coming from the left side. The aliens are more positioned right here on the left, but you're all on the right. So the aliens think it's safe to go down the side to get to you. Now, if you have snipers down here on the left side, they'll be flanking the entire side. But you have to be very careful if you want to do that, because if the aliens know they're flanked, they're not going to move up. So you have a certain little distance to where you can not only plan for that, but take advantage of it. You can plan for them moving up into flank positions, well, flanked by your sniper anyways. And they're not going to move because they don't know it. Amaris, thank you so much for subscribing again. Very much appreciate it. Almost 5 years.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe.
All right, roadway map. Let's go. So ideally, we bring some snipers here and maybe bring some real rifles on them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a party. The sniper party. I'm gonna bring every sniper I have in the barracks. I have Newt. Where are you? That's a lot of happy emotes, by the way. Hands up. 2-year badge. Isn't that great how I just haven't changed my sub badges at all? It's only 2-year badges. Yeah, I'll need to fix that. Alright, roadway map. We'll grab a scout. So scout pairs well with snipers because you can move up, run lightning reflexes, and get vision. Vision being the key. See where they're at and just shoot them down. Okay, grab static. Squad loadout 1. Where's our sniper? Let's go and swap that to a long gun. Okay, so It also gives... Here's something, because the sniper rifle isn't infinite range, it becomes so problematic to use them. And I gave it 1 additional damage and 5 aim. It's something to know when using these sniper rifles. Basically, almost every single item you can think of in Long War has been changed. Either it wasn't good enough or it just simply got rebalanced. As well as aliens. I'll show you guys those later. I don't want to spoil the surprises just yet.
Touching down.
Our target.
All right. Roadway map, huh? Hope I'm on the hill. Yeah, I'm on the hill. I forgot my motion trackers again. It doesn't matter. Why do you have a marksman rifle on? Clear to engage, huh? Outsider, double drone, sectoid. So what you guys are looking at right now, this is complements. I knew that was possible, by the way. All right. Starting to regret my shotguns. Shisna.
Double time it. Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving to position.
So what you're looking at right here is escalation. Being able to choose, like, oh, I have a pot of an outsider, 2 sectoids, and a drone. It's all percent chances to spawn, right? So there's a whole lot of different combinations. And this is just one of them. Okay. I don't really see what I want here, you guys. This is going to be a very uneventful churn. Might have the first churn in this entire campaign where I don't just smash the aliens in one go. Might actually have a little bit of a shooting war here. 43%. Missed. 25. Oh, that's reasonable. I'll take 25%. Suppress. Oh. He has a med kit. We're good. I think it's locked down over there. He could one-shot him, by the way. He can do enough damage for that. These guys shouldn't have tac vests on. I'm gonna not make this mistake again. If I have a roadway map, there's no way I can use this shotgun high mobility thing. It's literally pointless to have these items on them. That's also what I was afraid of. I was specifically making sure my guys were spread out because acid in the early game is a death sentence. That soldier is not shooting. Not only does it... So what acid does is they take 1 damage if they ever do an action. Unless they have a med kit, in which case they just don't take damage, but they still are affected by this. So acid minus 20% shooting chance to shoot. So I can't really do anything, and I can't really throw anything either. My ability to throw items is cut in half. It's really just useless. I'm done. The soldier's done. So the drones are the least... Oh my gosh, I can't see them. I don't care about the drones. There's a sectoid there that should die. I have a couple options. Either I shoot the sectoid. Ooh, I'll take the thinman. If I can kill the thinman, that's the most valuable thing. So also get acid on. Well, I can't shoot anything else, so I'm gonna shoot that. It'll get acid on the sectoid. Now I shot that one as opposed to the 1 HP drone because that does 4 to 8 damage. So if I roll anything above 5 or 6, because the drone could roll 2 DR, it will die. So shotgun. I only have one med kit. I might want to save this med kit, to be honest. I'll just take 27s.
No joy here.
50? Really? Damn. 25? Alright, who else do I have? You can't do anything. Sure. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, we'll just sit here in our lovely... It's crazy! Who is that? Static with 80 accuracy. Alright, well, and also the drone was being executed with Executioner for even more aim. High ground bonus, that's why those shots are so accurate. The shotguns are not supposed to be accurate at long distance. They fall off, I think... I'm not sure if it's exponential, but it's... Yeah, I think it is. It's some sort of exponential. They gain a lot of accuracy when they're close, and they lose a ton of accuracy after a certain margin. I don't know what the margin is. I think it's... This is why they're supposed to have attack vest on. Or attack armor, not a vest. That's why I didn't use the med kit. We'll stabilize Lord Uzik there. No big deal.
I know. People are dying. And you're in the back. Lucky you.
I will want to flashbang that. I don't really want to afford another mishap.
Barracks, missed. Weapons empty.
May have just been better just to move up and shotgun. I need to play a little bit slower and not make dumb decisions. So I still don't want to move up.
Approaching target now. Nothing's moving down there.
You're probably gonna drop smoke grenade.
Moving.
You do see the sectoid, right? Yes. High ground bonus too. Good. Yeah, I need to play a little bit more thoughtful here. No more errors like this. It's not so much that I'm being just careless, but rather explaining a lot. More so causing the problem. I'll take 16. They're probably not going to move.
Taking heavy fire.
Mm-hmm. There's another group out there. That's why I've been so reluctant to move down. Hey, we're good. Now, why am I moving here?
Location confirmed. Alien object inside.
If I were to move here, I might pull a pod right there. If I were to move here, I might pull a pod right here. This is like a dead spot where there's no sight. I'm assuming I have at least one AP nade.
I'm rolling.
This might get very clumsy very fast if I don't succeed. I do have another flashbang in case. Oh, I'm fine. I can throw a smoke grenade too. So again, problem solver. Kipsko, okay. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted.
Aye, aye. Good to go.
Выполняю. Дымовая завеса.
Now I do need to stabilize. I don't think it's a good idea. We'll overwatch.
Sir.
All right, stabilize. Please don't kill me.
Thank God you're still breathing.
Thank God.
No! Don't panic right now.
Okay, screw this. We need to emergency mode.
Moving to position. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. There's a tile over here, right? Okay, we just need to prevent the sectoids from moving up. If I do that, I'm good.
Affirmative.
Okay, hit it. Hit it. It's 40. Damn, I'm trying to get another shot here. I might just use Eye of Newt with an AP nade.
Heading to that location.
Okay, if we hit him here with the nade, I should be able to have like a 70% chance to crit him, or 4 damage. That's fine. I have to stop the sectoids from moving up and shooting our guy in no cover.
Moving to position.
Who is that? Rasky Red. What a coward.
Yes, man.
Alright, steady weapon. And get your butt over here. See ya.
He's down. Running dry on ammo.
Well, Overwatch. Good chance we'll stop him from moving closer. So it's a little bit of an odd side angle. I don't think we'll have a problem. So one ran away, mind merge here. He'll probably just shoot me here. Or do that.
God, get me out of here.
That's actually impressive. 31% with a mind merge.
In motion.
Oh.
They're all over
How did we not see that with the... How did Vallejo not see that? This doesn't make sense. This is some weird sight there. I wouldn't have run that otherwise. It's very, very strange. Alright, delete him. Yeah, there's a good chance on that. Yeah. We'll finish him off with the running gun. A little bit more sloppy than I would prefer on this. What is that? 2-3 canisters. I hope this is worth more than 5 meld per. Oh. There's another one.
On the move.
We have eyes on the target.
Okay. So I was putting static there in no cover because I would rather... Static can't die to one shot, but Rasky Red could die to one shot. 4 HP? Yeah, I can do 4 HP if I just don't roll DR.
Operational
Over at high
objectives
rolls.
completed.
We don't want to chance that. Okay, out of it in one piece. Lord Usyk was on the ground the whole time. He's the honored guest. Got carried out in a stretcher. 16 days he'll be back in the fight. No big deal. It's just like a... It's like a sprained ankle. Just complaining by the car. Okay, Lone Wolf. Yeah, I like Lone Wolf. Okay, you're here. We're meching you. 71 garbage accuracy. So mech being, it doesn't matter what their previous stats are. So you typically mech your worst rolling hidden potential soldiers. Alright, grab Lone Wolf. Is XCOM too bad? I never really got taken by it. I really enjoyed XCOM with Longwar. It's a really fun game. It's different. I mean, You're preventing the aliens from getting, like, conquering everything. The missions are different, too. I guess I just like the backstory, mostly. I don't remember that much about XCOM 2, actually. But, yeah, the gameplay is just straight up different. It's not just the premise. It's... I remember... It wasn't balanced, too, initially. Well, is XCOM that balanced? Longwar does a pretty good job at it. So, initially in XCOM 2, you would just run around with grenades. You would just no-cover grenade everything to death. It's like an explosive team. Now, there is XCOM 2 Longwar, but I haven't played that yet. It might be something to play. If it's something you guys want to see, let me know. But not something I'll play for a bit yet. I have a few other things in mind first.
Remember, we will be watching.
It's a good mission.
Excavation complete.
What was I excavating for? Power. Alright, I'm good. I got everything I need to do in March. Tried it a long time at the very beginning. Try it again later.
Contact detected.
Last one. Jintoki. I get so much Jintoki. I'll come back for
engaging bogey.
Very lucky interceptions. Alright, so one of our last UFO missions yield more experience than regular ones, by the way. Because of the Outsider, I believe. And just the UFO mission itself. We'll grab... I do want to get more of our snipers out there. They really got to get leveled up beyond just Specialist. Specialist is so useless. And we aren't using any suppression until next month. Getting Rocketeers leveled up is... That's going to be pretty crucial. Alright, this is going to be our last little wonky loadout. I'm going to do a real loadouts after this, getting this ceramic thing off of it. We might run ceramics on assaults or scouts, but I forgot the motion tracker. I don't know what I'm... I just don't like motion trackers, you guys.
It looks like we got...
It's a cheater's tool. There's Mel on top of the ship. You guys see that? You can see it in the cutscene. It's right there, right there.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So in general, just move up. Even though I don't have a motion tracker, I can just... As long as I don't dash, I'm dashing now, but that's a safe spot.
Let's do this.
Again, if I pull, I just smoke grenade.
Location confirmed. Time to motor.
I'm running for it.
Motion trackers are for noobs? Yes, they are. It's a noob device. Okay.
On the move.
I have nukes.
I'm rolling.
Again, it's not...
Are you sure it's safe?
Does anyone have Lone Wolf? You have Lone Wolf. You don't.
Moving to position. On Overwatch.
Okay, steady weapon.
Yes, Commander.
Hopefully I can pull something. So here's another reason why snipers are so powerful. They can go into an engagement already having used steady weapon. It's ridiculous. Steady weapon means you do nothing for your churn. So right there. Increase your aim by 20 for the next churn. Bonus is lost after a unit moves, changes weapons, or attacks. Yeah. That's why they're so good.
Commander.
Crazy.
I'm on the move.
No other unit can just have this ability to create this alpha strike moment.
I'm on the move.
Where like, oh, you pulled a pod, they move around, take cover, and you explode them. They don't even get to fight.
Stepping off. Affirmative, Commander.
Okay, I'm going.
Moving out.
Assuming you kill him, of course.
Weapon time.
Okay, we're gonna test it. That is within range. You can't see because of the log. That is also within range. This is almost max. I'd say this is max squad sight, assuming I'm not getting high ground. I am not getting high ground. I guarantee you this is max distance. That is max shooting distance that you're looking at for snipers. Give or take a tile.
Yet. I'm on the move.
Okay, the sectoid has gained an HP point. We'll gain another one at the beginning of April. No targets available. In fact, that is max distance. We can technically see them, but we're literally one tile. Like this sniper, there's 2 tile difference there. It's like a tile and a half difference. Can't see it. Not allowed to shoot. We're just gonna let him run.
Heading there now.
Solid copy.
I'm feeling lucky today. I'm gonna pistol that.
Field, Commander.
Overwatch.
I'm on the move. Roger that. Scanning.
Oh, yeah. 5%. Let's go.
Молоко.
I'll go into the ship. All right, let's get moving.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
Moving.
Moving out.
No need to ask twice.
I might have an angle to shoot from there with our snipers. Alright, fine. So I might still engage on the outsider first here, because it's most likely just one outsider and not something else.
Got something over here.
Okay. Sectoid outsider. Oh, baby. Close. Come on, man.
Dead in the water here, Commander.
That looks like the primary power source.
I had a pistol out. Come on.
It only hazard a guess as to the amount of power it would be generating to propel that ship. I'd watch your fire down there. That equipment could be highly unstable.
Highly unstable. It means shoot right next to it.
On the move.
Oh, whoa, Amaris. 4 HP? That's a 1% chance to get no HP, by the way. So much for that guaranteed HP promotion.
Hostiles pacified.
It's unfortunate when that happens. Oh, I don't know if I want to take that shot, to be honest. Yeah, how about those sniper shots? What do we got? Shit, getting too far away.
Oh, I missed.
I would very much like the Thinman to die. Because I can flashbang the sectoids if I want. Ooh, beautiful. It's actually the wrong sectoid to shoot because I can't flashbang the other one from that distance. It's more of a I want mobility or vision, rather. Vision movement than anything else.
Moving out. Heading to that location.
Alright, this should be everything on the map.
Taken care of. Hauling ass.
So this is the kill on activation type thing that I'm talking about. If you're ever able to accomplish this, the game seems...
Kill confirmed.
How to say... It seems strangely easy in a situation... deceptively easy. That's what I'm getting at.
Shot wide.
Any situation where it's not that, it's very, very, very different. Very different. as goes to show of just a couple clumsy mistakes on that roadway mission, where, okay, the outsider did top end, and I died because we had 6 HP. Mutons come out next month too. All right, training school, good. Deadeye. I think everyone's going lone wolf. I want everyone to have that. That way I don't have. That way I can be lazy and not keep track. Plus, lone wolf is simply, I would say, consistently the best, despite how dead aim works. Yep. Some lone wolf. Okay. Snapshot for 1 mobility. We're not taking snapshot. This is precision shot time. I like to build precision shot on all of my snipers, though disable shot is also worth considering, especially more so in Beyond Impossible. In Vanilla Long War, you're a fool if you take disable shot. You're a fool. Things will just guaranteed one shot with precision shot. Pretty much guaranteed. If something doesn't die with precision shot, I'd be surprised. Maybe it's a Muton Berserker. Well, you guys will